Hello YouTube, the Media Preacher back with another video and another example of how you can use technology to record your demos and songs. In the last couple of videos I've been recording tracks for my new album, which is effectively a collection of my older songs. And I've been effectively trying to capture those songs with the technology that I have at my disposal. In the previous video, and I will leave a link to them, I actually recorded using old standalone recorders. So I used a Boss BR8 on one of them. I recorded a song called Ripped Apart with that, and I also used the Tascam Model 12, which I have here behind me. Trusty machine, as a standalone unit. Today I'm doing something quite different. I am going to use a track that I've already recorded, just piano and vocal. I recorded a track called Colour in the Sand a couple of years ago. It was posted on the channel, and it was one of the first things that I recorded when the shed was built. But it's just piano and vocal. So what I want to do today is to see if I can arrange that song, but rather than going DAWless, going completely digital audio workstation and using some of the sounds in Logic or on the computer to see if I can arrange the song, maybe put some drums on it. I'm thinking a bass, maybe an upright bass, maybe some violins, cellos, orchestral sounds. It's quite a soft song, but I want to orchestrate the song using MIDI instruments to see how good the song could sound with some orchestration on it. So I've got the song queued up. I don't actually have the original stems because it was recorded in Pro Tools. So I've put the mix down, which is the piano and vocal, onto track 10. I'm then going to pull up a drum track. Okay, here's the mixer window, and I've got a drum track on this track here, and I've loaded up vintage drums because this song's quite a slow song. So I'm thinking vintage drums by Abbey Road in Native Instruments is the way to go. And I've just got that set up on this. I'm thinking like these type sounds. I've got sort of brushes up here, a cymbal there, and a kick drum down here. So I really like that. I think that's quite, it's going to have to be quite. I'm thinking of playing it with the quad because you can hit it quite hard, but I'm thinking playing it with some dynamics. So I'm using the M Audio Keystation 61, which I did a review for. I'll leave a link for that also, to trigger all these instruments. So this is probably quite a good demonstration of how good that actually is. So here we go. I've got this lovely, I love that, pulling the brush across the snare drum. I didn't play this track to a click. I didn't have a drum beat, so I literally just played it as it was. So the timing may not be 100%. I'm going to have to kind of react to that and sort of play. So I hope it's not going to sound too messy. I don't think it will. I think the timing's actually not too bad. And if I play to it, I shouldn't have any timing issues. But that remains to be seen. That might be an issue later on down the line. So let's see what we've got. Let's actually cue up what I've got. T. Well. So this is the piano part that I recorded a few years back. And against that, we should have my vocal.
Do you think
there we go.
You can tear us apart? You can bomb our buildings.
The question is, when do I come in with
hearts, but in the quiet when the dust is said, we will stand united
in there with drums
and show our strength.
Nothing else at that box. I kind of want the song to start with just the piano and vocal, and I want that to be the main focus. All of this arrangement is just to supplement. So my main keys are this middle C, then this higher C, so 2 above middle C, and then I've got this B flat, which gives me this kind of nice ride cymbal. So I'm going to try and put something down. Let's see if I can record with that.
Break our hearts, but in the quiet when the dust is said, we will stand united and show our strength.
wasn't a bad take. I could do with some cymbals, I think, in it. I didn't play any cymbals I'm thinking I'd bring in the cymbals as the chorus comes in. As we stand on the crossroads, I'll bring in some cymbals there. These cymbals. They sound nice. Okay, I'm going to try and put some cymbals in it.
Don't judge a person's car in the sand. I'll never gauge the evil of a man. Our tears have fallen for the friends we weep. We must let them rest. We must let them sleep.
So I really like that vintage drum kit because it's vintage, you know. I think it's from Abbey Road. It's from like the 30s, that drum kit. It's sampled from this 30s drum kit. And it doesn't work for a lot of styles of music. But this particular song, I think that kit works really, really well. And again, what I'm trying to do with this video is show or do things that I can't do with a standalone recorder because I don't have a vintage drum kit from the 1930s. I can't play the drums that well. It's much easier for me to play along with the MIDI keyboard where drums are concerned. And I'm about to put strings on and maybe an upright bass, I'm thinking, and I don't have those instruments. So I'm effectively putting instruments into this arrangement that I couldn't do with a standalone recorder. And that's the beauty of having Logic and having all of the basic sounds that you've got in Logic, but also any add-ons like I've got here with native instruments and with that drum kit. I'm not going to do any more with the drums. I'm going to leave them as they are. And I'm going to go now to the bass because I need a bass part. I need a good bass part, I think. This I've got on here. This is a... I'm going to go down an octave. I like the sound of that. Again, it's got to be played. One of the reasons I like this piano is it's so responsive to the touch. And I was able to get those drum sounds really nice and dynamic. It'll probably come in. So I'll follow the bass drum to start with. Okay, let's give it a go at recording it.
But in the quiet when the dust is set, we will stand united and show our strength.
That felt like a pretty good take. I think on the whole, that was pretty decent. There's a couple of notes that just need moving, but I'll move them later. I can just move them in the MIDI. That's the beauty, again, of doing it in the recorder. If I get a note wrong, if I fluff a note, I can actually go in and just fix it note by note, which is cheating, but, you know, it's a note in the whole song. I'm not going to do it again. Okay, so that's the bass. I'm going to go on to the next track now then, and I'm going to go into, I think, some strings. BBC Symphony Orchestra this time, strings 1. What have we got? I wonder if I should start with violins. I'm going to start with violins. I'm just going to try and record something like that, I think. Cellos. Horns. Maybe later. Let's start with the simple stuff first. Let's go with the violas. Okay. I'm just going to improvise. I'm not going to bring them in straight away. Where should I bring them in? Well, that sounded nice.
On clouds, but they die on the wind. As we stand on the crossroads, where our children grow. Don't judge a person's car in the sand. I'll never gauge the evil of a man. Our tears have fallen for the friends we weep. We must let them rest. We must let them sleep. As we sleep.
Not sure about that. That sounds huge. And then go right down to no more here.
We're all human
I know.
where we was your reason? Why were you so cruel?
EC mixed a bit lower, but I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, so that's strings number 1. Let's do strings 2 with violins, but let's do like a tremolo. I'll put something like that in at some point, I think. An oboe. Clarinets. Harp. Let's get the basics done first. Where's the cellos? Cellos sound really nice. Okay, let's put the cellos on. Back to the start of the song. So I just want this to be really quiet. No, it's like some end quiet as well, maybe. Maybe end bigger.
Our tears have fallen for the friends we must let them rest, and we must let them sleep.
Thinking maybe horns. Towards the end. Let's put the horns in towards the end. Right, let's put them in.
We're just colours in the sand.
I think I've got too many strings in it. I think there are too many strings in this section here. Maybe get rid of, so go up and just let's cut. So I want to get rid of this section. Take that out. Possibly take out a lot of the cello as well. Okay, so we've got some strings. I'm just listening to it now. And what I'm trying to do is less is more, because I think if I do less, if I just play the strings throughout, they have no impact. But if I don't overplay them, when they come in, they make the song sound huge, and they're a great surprise. What I would like to do, I think, is to do another string patch. Pizzicato. I don't like it the first run. I'm going to take that out the first run, so I'm going to scissor that quickly. Pointer tool, bang. Let's just do that. That one should be in record mode. Maybe that instead, actually. Let's get rid of that string sound. I'm not actually that keen on that.
And as we stand here hand in hand, we're just colours in the sand.
I like that. That's good. I really like that. Just bring that in there. I'm just going to bring that in at the end because it's a bit busy. I'm going to take that out there. Take out the first section. Goodbye. So then we've got the string. That'll sound better. Yeah, I really like that. That's good. So call that flute. So I know where everything is. Bang. That's orchestrally. Do I need any more? Let's just have a look, see what else we've got. I did think about harp. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to overcook it. Let's bring in an organ sound. Now I've got stock organ sound in Logic, which I really, really like. So let's bring it up. Not sure if I want like a vintagey type one on this one. I want more of a less distortion, I think. No. Let's try something like that over it. I'll just try and play over it for a second. Just see if I can do anything cool with it.
Don't judge a person's cut in the sand. I'll never gauge the evil of a man. Our tears have fallen for the friends we throw.
quite subtle, but I think that's about it. Oh, I'm not going to overcook it. I mean, what else do I need? I've got that sort of vintage drum kit. I've got that vintage upright bass. Got a really nice piano sound on there, nice vocal. And then I've put some violins, some violas, a cello, and some horns, together with a little bit of like, almost like churchy jazz organ type thing. I think that's done. So let's go away. Let's go, and I'm going to go and mix it. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to post the original video of me playing this with the piano, together with all the bits that I've added today with the MIDI arrangement. It's not the most inventive arrangement, but I think it serves the song. I didn't want to be too complicated because it's not a complicated song. It's a fairly simple song, and I didn't want to get in the way of the piano and the vocal, and I don't think I have. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Please leave me a comment. Love hearing what you've got to say, good or bad. I always say this, because not everyone's going to like the same things. I'm not always going to get it 100% right. You know, you learn more from your mistakes than you do from your triumphs. I also said that in the last video. So yeah, this is Colour in the Sand. It was written in 2001. There's a whole explanation of what the song's about on the original piano and vocal recording that I posted a few years back. But this is sort of an updated recording for the album that's going to come out. The Boy Doesn't Learn, the album's going to be called, because it's based on old songs that I've tried to record 600,000 times, and finally, hopefully, getting some good recordings that I can release and send out to the world. So here we go. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Do you think you can tear us apart? You can bomb our buildings, break our hearts, but in the quiet when the dust is set, we will stand united and show our strength. Stand on the crossroads, how will our children grow? Don't judge a person's color in the sand, that will never gauge the evil of a man. Our tears have fallen for the friends we must let them rest. We must let them sleep. And as we stand here hand in hand, we're just colors in the sand. We're all human, we all bleed rouge. Where was your reason? Why were you so cruel? And history teaches us to be evil men. Maybe born on clouds, but they die on the wind. As we stand on the crossroads, let them rest, we must let them sleep. And as we stand here hand in hand, we're just colors in the sand.